Hello, my name is Timothy Wilkie. I'm the crazy person who was at City Hall, the 2025 budget. I'm the crazy guy. I'm making a short video, but this is what it's gonna be, right? I can't believe I didn't catch on to this. This is a wild fact. It just flew. I think it was circulating in my mind, but I didn't really figure it out till now. But wow. An echo tiered response. So, what is an echo tiered response? That's what I want to know. I think this is a key detail. This is a key detail of the Barry and Honey Sherman murder case. Because in Dennis Yim's 2023 affidavit, I forget what page it is, I'm trying to find it, but it states about the echo tier response. The first line says between December 13th and December 15th, 2017. And then the next line talks about an echo tiered response. Now, this is very interesting because it's one of these wordy terms that the Toronto police could be using. Does an echo tiered response mean that there's multiple people calling, right? And therefore they respond? Or does what it mean, an echo tiered response, is that someone calls the police division about a murder or a crime, right? And they do not call 911 or 911 dispatch. They call it a police department, right? Because if you think about it, listen to Kevin Donovan's podcast, Suspicion, right? He talks about the plainclothes officer who visited the day after that Barry and Honey Sherman were murdered. He pulled up to the curb, right? And then what happened? 10 doors down or so, this totally just flew over my head. Like 10 doors down, apparently, the cops go to this guy's door and they say, "Hey, we heard a 911 call from your door, and they're saying there's suspicious activity. You should call 911 again." And his response was, "No, no, I never made that call. Actually, I was out for dinner. What seems to be the problem?" And if you listen to the podcast, right, it seems as if though this guy is super weirded out by these cops. Like, not only did I not make the 911 call, but why the fuck are you at my door? Like, you're creeping me out. Why the fuck are you at my door? So it's like they're trying to reel him in. Like, you actually need to make this 911 call. You should consider it, right? And that's what's so fucked up about this whole situation. Is that the echo tiered response? Because here's the thing. If the plainclothes officer who went up to the driveway of the Shermans on December 14th, 2017 was not the same officer as the officer that went 10 doors down or so from their house, if there are two officers, we got murder 1 and 2. Go back to that podcast and listen to it again in Suspicion. That guy seems super fucking weirded out by the echo tiered response. So that's it. That's it right there. So this is going to be a quick video, but it's just something that jumped out at me, right? To me, like, Mark Saunders was the police chief at the time. He sounds super weirded out. Saying, "Oh, we didn't drop the ball." It's like, no, you could have murdered someone with a fucking bowling ball for all we know. Like, that, the way Mark Saunders responded was so sus. It's like Mark Saunders just committed a crime, right? So that's it. Echo tiered response. I never got that till now. That is the key information, right? We might have murder 1 and 2 working in Toronto police. Why didn't anyone just say that? They're trying to like bait this guy into calling 911. Do you have it on record? Is it in the affidavit or the files? Wow. And none of these journalists, these so-called journalists, mentioned this. You're sus. Just news media, just say the fucking obvious. Like, they think police are like these like prestigious, oh, such valued members of the community. Toronto police would never do anything wrong. They would never do anything wrong. Toronto police are beloved in our community. Fuck that. Fuck that. They should have, these goofy ass journalists from CBC, CTV News, that's the first thing they should have said. These fucking cops likely murdered the Shermans. It's crazy. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is a quick video, but echo to your response. What is it? How do we smoke it?